video, we are going to be going over this look, how I got it, how we make blue eyeshadow look so wearable and so professional. This is a look that I've worn to work and I got so many compliments, and then when I posted it on my Instagram story, it was probably the most requested makeup look that I've posted. So I wanted to show you guys how I achieved this. In this video, I use so many new products. I share with you my thoughts on all the new products that I've picked up over the last couple weeks. I tried out new powders, new blushes, new eyebrow products, a new foundation, concealer. I mean, there are so many good new products that I share with you guys in this video. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. And it felt so good to just sit down, relax, play with some makeup. Those of you who do not know, I'm finally in a salon, which I'm so excited. I am working at the Life Spa at the Lifetime in Green Valley. So if you want to book an appointment with me to get your hair done, please message me on my Instagram. I will leave my Instagram handle down below. I love doing this kind of stuff. I really get to express myself and just have some fun and play with makeup. I mean, who doesn't love to do that? First things first, I already curled my hair, so I'm gonna pin it back so we don't get any makeup in it, like that. I have so much makeup in front of me that I've been testing out. A lot of good things. Everything I've tried out, I've liked a lot. So all different price ranging from high-end to drugstore. The cheapest thing I have gotten, I believe, was like $3, and then the most expensive was like almost $70. So again, all ranging in prices. So we are going to start with the skin. The foundation I have been trying that I've absolutely fallen in love with is the Forever Skin Corrector from DIOR. I have been playing around with two shades. I have 2N and 3N. 2N obviously lighter, 3N obviously is a little bit more darker. Typically, before coronavirus and before all this craziness of having to wear a mask 24/7, I loved dewy skin. I love to look luminous and glowy, but when you are wearing a mask and you do have a dewy base, it does tend to transfer. So I thought, let me try working with a more matte foundation, and I am a little bit on the drier side, but this foundation, I feel like you can use it whether you're dry or super oily. It just depends on the primer that you use before you lay the foundation on. Really been liking this. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. It has aloe, coconut water, and probiotic. Energizes and rescues, and it is silicone free. So this one's really going to give you a luminous glow from within. So I think that's the one we're going to go in with today. And I just simply rub this in with my fingertips. So how have you guys been? I swear it feels like I haven't filmed in so long, but I've just been so busy with work. But that's a good thing. I'm already pretty much completely booked until the end of October, so it's a great problem to have. But for new clients, I want to say please message me so I can make sure I can get you in. I am picking up more days. I started off with just doing 1 day a week doing hair and then assisting 3 days a week. But now, because my 1 day has booked up, I did decide to pick up Wednesdays and Saturdays too. So I have a few spots available. Please message me so we can get you in before the holidays so your hair will be looking on point. Dab this all over my face. So as you guys can see, this foundation is a little bit deeper than my natural complexion, but once I put concealer and bronzer, it blends perfect. I'm just going to blend away. You guys, I really like this foundation. It is on the pricier side, so I would recommend getting a sample. I have really fallen in love with this. I never thought that I would like a matte foundation as much as I like this one. Okay. So now that our foundation is blended in, we are going to be going in with concealer. So the new concealer that I'm going to be trying out for you guys is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I picked this up about a month ago, and I have been really liking it. I want to try the hydrating one to see, especially with using a more matte foundation, but I really like this one. So, and this one is lighter, but you're going to see how it blends with the foundation. So it's really gonna give you a super lifted, awakened look. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit in between my eyebrows, on the tip of my nose, and on my chin. And I put it on my eyelids because I really, really like this to act as a eyeshadow primer. And you always want to use an eyeshadow primer, whether it's an actual primer or a concealer, or else your eyeshadows will crease and they will not last as long. So with working an 8-hour day, I want to make sure my makeup looks just as good at the end of the day as it did when I first started my shift. So I'm going to take this on the side of my nose and then blend upwards. And then I'm going to flip the Beauty Blender over and use the butt, and then blend where the concealer meets the foundation so I don't have a harsh line. And then just blend my concealer on my eyelid, just like that. And then we're going to do the other side. So when I go to work and I just wear a mask, I typically just do the concealer, and then I will put either foundation or a darker shade concealer around my temples, and then just finish it off with powder. Foundation, concealer, we are going in to set this. I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury powder. It is so pretty. And I'm going to be using this new e.l.f. brush I just picked up. It is the e.l.f. pointed powder brush. I really like this one, especially to get under my eye area. It really sets the skin beautifully. And I'm just going to do a light veil of this. And this is going to make sure that any other powders that I put on my face blend beautifully and don't get streaky like my blush and my bronzer. So after I have set my skin with powder, to ensure that my makeup will last all day, I've been really loving adding this step. So this is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It says it lasts up to 16 hours. I find that this is an exact dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter, and it is like a fourth of the price. I think this was like $10. They also have a coconut, which is a dewy one, and I love that one too, so I switch off depending on how long my shift is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my Beauty Blender with this spray and really like massage it into the Beauty Blender, and then I'm just going to go in and pat over my face. Blends everything between the powder, and I do this step a few times throughout me doing my makeup. The next step, which is typically not how I do things, but I've been loving doing my eyebrows before my eyeshadow, because I feel like when I put my eyebrows, it really frames my face, so it gives me the shape that I want for the eyeshadow, rather than doing the eyeshadow and then my eyebrows. I don't know, I've just been really, really liking doing it this way. And I have a new brow product for you guys to show you as well. I'm going to take, this is an oldie but a goodie, this is not new, but this is the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, and it is in soft brown. And I'm gonna start by brushing my eyebrows up and making sure that I have no foundation in them whatsoever. So I've been doing my eyebrows too a little bit differently. So what I'm gonna start by doing is creating the shape. So I'm going to draw a line from the inner corner all the way to right about here, where it's right under my arch, and then I'm gonna finish it off with the tail. So with the lightest stroke, I'm just gonna so subtly draw a soft line. Okay, so now that I have gotten to right under the arch, I'm going to connect it to the tail. Lightest hand when doing this. And I talk about this in my other videos, but your hand placement on your tool is so important. So if I draw it right here, I'm going to be putting harsher pressure. It's going to be a more defined, intense line. Whereas if I hold the end, it's going to be lighter strokes, and the end result is going to be much more natural. Now that I have the bottom part filled in. Now I'm going to do the top part. So same thing, very, very subtly drawing a line on the top, all the way to the arch, and then you're gonna connect it to the tail. And you wanna do little strokes so it replicates your natural hair. Okay, and now that I have my top and bottom line, I connect it. So very, very lightly, just flicking strokes throughout the brow to give it a more fuller look. And then again, going in, brushing it, always brushing it up. And then when I get to the front of the brow, I kind of do my strokes on the side rather than pointing it, because I just feel like it is a little bit more natural when connecting that bottom line to the top line. When you get over here, do it more on point because it can be harsher, but the front of the brow, you do not want it to be harsh. So I'm pretty happy with how this came out. So I think we're good on the brow. So now the next step, which this is my new product that I've been loving. So it is the Patrick Ta for brows. This is the shaping wax. I have it in the shade clear. First of all, can we talk about the packaging of both of these? So I picked these up together and I was like, you guys are match made in heaven. Like so pretty. It looks beautiful on your vanity. It just looks expensive, you know? But this is what it looks like. So you can either do it two ways. You can get a spoolie. So I always have packs of spoolies. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna rub it in the product. I go in circular motions. And then once you take this, you're going to brush up, and this is going to set your brows in place so they last all day long. So you get that laminated eyebrow look, or it can end up being more fluffy, more full, depending on how you use it. Another way you can use it is by taking any setting spray. So you could either use like the e.l.f. one. Sometimes I've used, this is a rose water and a glycerin spray that I really like. It's just hydrating. You could, I'm sure, even use water, but something to really activate it. If I have makeup on, I will not do it that way. I will only do it that way if I'm doing like a no makeup look where I do brows, mascara, and lip gloss, and that is it. Then I will do that one because then I can get a more defined shape. But I feel like when I have makeup on and I use it wet, it kind of moves my makeup around, and I don't like how that looks. Taking it dry, we're just going to rub our spoolie, get our spoolie really coated with this product, and then you are just going to brush up. And it just gives it your eyebrows like more volume. It's like a more voluptuous brow. And like that. So this is the finished brow, and now you can see, now I have the perfect shape to do my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go do this eyebrow and I'll be right back. So now eyebrows are done. I really love how these two products work together. The eyeshadow I'm gonna be using is the new e.l.f. So e.l.f. has come out with a bunch of new products over this summer. They have really been stepping up their game in terms of the quality of the makeup. You're getting it at such an affordable cost. They have come out with these bite-size eyeshadow. This is in the shade, or this is in the one Acai for You. So it is all blues. They have a bunch of different colors. This is the only one I've tried with pastel shades like this. You're gonna want a flat brush, and you're not gonna necessarily want to blend a lot. You're gonna do a lot of packing motions. So this is the brush that I'm gonna be using today. It's very flat. So I'm just gonna first, by applying, I'm gonna go both ways, back and forth. So I have a lot of product on the brush. And then we are gonna start by just packing this on the lid. Here's my eye, and I'm just gonna do pressing motions back and forth. I mean, look how good that pigment is. For $3, like, you cannot beat it. You cannot beat it. So I'm just gonna pack this all over my lid. And if you get any fallout, just take your powder brush and wipe it away. As you blend out the shadow, it's gonna get lighter and lighter. So you're just gonna constantly pack the pigment on until you're happy with how vibrant it is. Now I'm gonna take, this is another e.l.f. brush. This is the blending eye brush. Again, it is smaller and a little bit more denser because again, we want to pack these shadows on. So I'm gonna be taking this outer blue, it's the dark blue in the palette, and I'm just gonna tap it. And what we are gonna do is we are going to apply it just to the outer corner to deepen up this look. And we are just doing patting motions, no blending, because I don't want this dark blue to get everywhere and take pigment away from what we just did with the light blue. Then now that I have less product, I'm gonna take circular motions, very, very little circular motions, and just blend these two colors together. Switching brushes. Now taking a clean blending brush like this, and then I'm just going to blend my crease. So, and then remember, we put the concealer and then we set it with this. So this is gonna act like as a blending transition shade, and this is gonna really help blend that dark blue. Okay, so I'm happy with how this is looking. So now the next step is you're gonna take a black eyeliner. So these eyeliners are my new favorite. They remind me of the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, but again, not even a quarter of the price. So I believe this was $3. This is the LA Girl Glide Gel Eyeliner. They are so smooth, it does not bleed everywhere. They are really, really comparable to some of the high-end eyeliners that I use on a daily basis. With the black eyeliner, we are gonna do like a faux, like a fake wing. But it's a lot easier, it's a lot faster, and when I'm getting ready for work, I don't have time to be sitting there making sure my eyeliner is perfect. So by doing this technique, it takes down half the time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to ever so gently just line, it does not have to be perfect, the outer corner with the black. Okay, so now you're gonna take an angled brush like so. You want it to be super skinny, super precise, and have the angle. What you're gonna do, you're going to blend this. And taking the wing, we're gonna draw a fake wing. And voila, we have our little baby wing. That took me like literally 5 seconds. Nothing crazy. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you could like blend it out. And then you could take the dark blue again and just like diffuse it. Take your clean blending brush and then just go over, and then if you want, take your powder brush and clean up the sides. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then we can wrap it all. I am back. Both eyes are completely done. As you can see, the eyeliner does not have to be perfect because we are going to put lashes on, and that's gonna really cover everything, but you're still gonna get that cat eye effect because we did our faux liner. So you can see I just put the eyeliner, and then what I did is I took the shade or the brush that had that dark shade, and I just like patted it on the liner to diffuse it even more, because I don't want it to be super sharp and crisp. I want it to be diffused and blended and very effortless, because I mean it was. So again, just blending. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyelashes. So today I am using the Ardell Wispy. I love this pack. In the last video, I show how I apply my fake lashes. I do it like in 2 minutes because I'm getting ready, I'm on the go, I'm going to work. I don't have time to be sitting here for 30 minutes playing with my lashes. I want to apply it, make sure it's gonna last all day, and then I don't wanna be touching my eyes when I'm working, so that's why I love that technique. So I will link that video down below if you wanna see how I apply my fake lashes. I'll be right back and you will see what I look like with lashes and how this look really, really comes together. Okay, I'm back. Lashes, eyeliner, everything is on. Now we are going to hit our bottom lash line. But can we just talk about how good lashes just make everything like, I just love them. I like can't do my makeup without lashes anymore. Especially with wearing a mask, like boom, boom. So now we're gonna hit this bottom line, and I think smoking out the bottom lash is so important when it comes to doing a look like this. It really just brings the drama to the eyes, and again, especially when I'm wearing a mask, I want all the drama. I want you to look in my eyes and feel seduced. Okay, so we are going to start with the shader brush that we applied the light blue. And I'm just going to buff that all on the lower lash line. Just doing back and forth motion like that. And then I'm going to take an even smaller pencil brush, and then I'm gonna take this color. So it is the sparkly blue. So we are just going to dab that all over the pencil brush, and we are going to smoke that over the light blue. And that is our lower lash. And then I'm just gonna pop on some bottom mascara, and we are going to tight line the bottom lash. So you could do two options. You can use a blue one. So this one is in Urban Decay and Chaos. I really like this. Or you can use a black, depending on what your vibe is. Do I want blue? I think I'm gonna stick with black because I don't want to take away from the light blue. I want the light blue to be the main focal point. Like that. Like, what a difference does doing the bottom line with the tight line make? Oh, I love this. Who knew blue eyeshadow would be so cute? Okay, so now we're gonna do this eye, and I will be right back. Boom, we're back. Eyes are done. Like, how cute is this? You're wearing neutrals or all black. I mean, your eye makeup is really gonna be the focal point. And then if you have a mask, who is she? Like, look how good this looks, you guys. And then that wing eyeliner just gave us a little bit more drama. Applied the fake eyelashes. Your winged eyeliner doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, I'm loving this. Okay, so we are gonna finish the rest of the face. We're gonna go in with bronzer. So the bronzer I'm gonna be using today is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm gonna be applying my bronzer with a Morphe R10. It's like a thicker, denser, but it's perfect for bronzing. And I'm just gonna start with my hairline. And then we're gonna make that 3 shape. Okay, and now for blush. So this blush I have fallen in love with. I think this is my new favorite blush. The formula is unbelievable. The price is even better. The Burt's Bees blush. I have picked up 2, Toasted Cinnamon and then Bare Peach. Toasted Cinnamon is my favorite. It is so bronzy, and I feel like this is a perfect blush for the transition from summer to fall to winter. You're gonna see like how good it makes the skin look, and then it gives it this like sheen. Your skin just looks so smooth, and I apply this on my forehead and then a little bit of where I would put highlight when I have my mask on, because that's all you can see. But I mean, it is so pretty. And I'm gonna be using a Morphe M530. Really focuses on like the inner cheek, but I mean, it's so pretty. Put it on my forehead. And so because it has like a little bit of a sheen, I really don't even feel the need to put highlight. So I think we're just gonna leave the skin like this. Go in with the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist on my Beauty Blender again. Actually, I'm gonna spray a little bit. And then I'm just gonna push it in with the sponge and make sure all the powders really just set into my skin. So the eyes are finished, the skin is finished. All we have left to do is lips. And I have not been wearing lipstick because I have to wear a mask, and which is so sad because lipstick is my favorite part of my makeup. I love lipstick in general, lip glosses. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be doing my lips. The main focal point to be the eye, so I'm going to stick with a super nude lipstick. So this is Kylie Jenner lip liner in the shade Kylie. I'm going to line my lips with this. And now that my lips are lined, I'm going to be going in with the Kylie lipstick. This is in Money Mindset. It's just a super pale nude. It's for sure one of my go-tos. And just apply that in the center. And then I'm going to take my finger and just blend the two together. Okay, so we have come to the end of the video. This is the finished look. As you can see, with the hair, the hoops, I mean, this is a vibe. This is how I make blue eyeshadow, the most wearable. I mean, I wear this to work with my mask, all black. I mean, I walk in and they're like, who is she? I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna list all the products that I used. I mean, the eyeliner, the eyeshadow, these are $3 a pop. And then obviously Charlotte Tilbury, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. It's high end, but I mean, this powder I feel like just makes my skin look so gorgeous. And I've never really liked pressed powders. They always just look powdery, and because I'm dry, but this powder, it almost has, again, like a sheen, just like this beautiful veil over your skin. If you're dry, if you struggle with fine lines and wrinkles, or more mature skin, if you're oily, I do not see how someone won't like this. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys can like, subscribe, share with your friends, post on your social media. I mean, we are really trying to grow this channel. So without further ado, I'm gonna close this video out. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.